CJME-2-FM.com. 100% legal. Must be 18 plus. Please play responsibly.
Awarded Best Radio Newscast in Canada. 980 CJME. News, talk, sports. A Rolco radio station.
It's 3 o'clock. I'm Justin Blackwell. Teachers across the province make a move as contract talks stall. A longtime leader in federal politics has died. And another tool to help educate about the dangers of toxic drugs. Right now in Regina, sunshine minus 27, cloud in Saskatoon, and minus 29. It is our top story that impacts a lot of families. Teachers right across the province are set to walk off the job for one day this Tuesday. Senior reporter Laura Fomanoff has the details.
Teachers have no other option to take but to begin to impose sanctions.
And that includes a full-scale strike next Tuesday. SDF President Samantha Beacott says they've done everything they can to try and pressure the province to bargain in good faith.
Unfortunately, government continues to refuse to make any agreement directly with teachers that provides improvements to schools and classrooms.
Still, Beacott says they can avoid the strike at any time if the province is willing to negotiate on things like classroom size and complexity. In Saskatoon, I'm Laura Fomanoff.
Education Minister Jeremy Cockrell is unavailable for an interview today, but he is firing back in a statement. He's disappointed the teachers' union has resorted to disrupting learning. Cockrell adds deals are not reached on the picket line, and the provincial bargaining committee remains at the table, ready to talk. Breaking news this afternoon, and some sad news from the world of Canadian politics. Former leader of the federal NDP, Ed Broadbent, has died. He served as a member of parliament for a riding in the Oshawa area for 21 years, then leading the party from 1975 to 1989. That leadership period included 4 different prime ministers: Pierre Trudeau, Joe Clark, John Turner, and Brian Mulroney. Broadbent was 87 years old. Wicked wind chills have set off widespread cold warnings in Saskatchewan. Pretty much the entire province right now falls under those warnings. You can expect frosty daytime highs and wind chills plummeting to a bone-chilling minus 40 or even minus 50. Environment Canada says this will last through the weekend. With these conditions, your skin can freeze in mere minutes. Medivi's Troy Davies has more on what to look for.
You do have discoloration happening in your extremities, maybe a blue or a dark black type view, then you do have to get emergency treatment on that.
Davies says the ears, fingers, and toes are the most common spots for frostbite. It is a heartbreaking story. We've been telling you about a man who died in Regina. It appears of exposure. Krista Garner is with Carmichael Outreach. She says where the man got off the bus and was found, there really aren't many supports there, and certainly at that time.
This was 8 o'clock at night. Most city facilities are closed down by then.
Governments have stepped up. The city and province have given a grant to Carmichael to open a new overnight warming space. It is a worry in the province. Overdoses. As our Jillian Massey tells us, there's a new gadget to alert people about toxic drugs in their area.
We need to really highlight the message that the use of illicit drugs is potentially fatal.
Addictions Minister Tim McLeod says it's an app that will text or email you based on your region.
I'm happy to see the use of technology.
Regina Mayor Sandra Masters says she's happy to see different levels of government coming together. But if you don't have access to technology, McLeod says people who need that toxic drug information will need to rely on community supports. In Regina, Jillian Massey.
The cleanup and investigation begins into the explosion and fire at Regina's Luigi's Pasta House. Police say they're working with the fire department and Sask Energy to figure out what led to the big boom. In a post on Facebook, Luigi's says it was a gas leak, but the official cause has not been given. 3 people were treated for minor injuries. The latest now when the war between Israel and Hamas in South Africa stood in the UN's highest court and formally accused the country of committing genocide against Palestinians. Israeli lawyers will deliver their opening arguments tomorrow. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is spitting fire, saying, quote, "This is an upside-down world. The state of Israel is accused of genocide while it is fighting genocide." Over 20,000 have died in Gaza, a direct retaliation after the attacks by Hamas in October that killed some 1,200 people in southern Israel. More than 100 hostages taken to Gaza remain there. And another flight cut short because of door issues. A United Airlines plane made an emergency landing yesterday in Florida after a warning about a possible door issue. Last week, you had the mid-air blowout on the Alaska Airlines flight. And back on Monday, a passenger on an Air Canada flight opened a door and fell onto the tarmac. It's 3:05. Turning to markets, the TSX down 72 points, 20,916. The Dow down 9 points, 37,686. Oil up 93 cents, $72.30 U.S. a barrel. And our dollar is down 18/100, trading at 74.59 cents U.S. Turning to weather, as I mentioned, frostbite in minutes with these extreme cold warnings. Wind chills in the minus 40s for Saskatoon and central Saskatchewan. Mainly cloudy tonight. Good chance of flurries, a 60% chance. A low of minus 30. Mainly cloudy tomorrow and a high of minus 28. For Regina and southern Saskatchewan, a few clouds tonight. Slight chance of flurries, a 30% chance. A low of minus 28. Mainly cloudy tomorrow. 60% chance of flurries and a high of minus 25. Right now in Saskatoon, cloud, a wind out of the north at 14 gives us a wind chill of minus 39, the temperature minus 29. Sunshine in Regina, a wind out of the northwest at 24 gives a wind chill of minus 40, the temperature minus 27. It's 3:06. I'm Justin Blackwell.
Don't get blocked by social media. Download the free 980 CJME app and go to CJME.com for trusted local news. The official voice of the fans, the CJME Green Zone with Jamie and Drew.
From the PlayNow.com studio.
980 CJME.
Thanks for joining us on this frigid Thursday afternoon. Extreme cold advisories out for a lot of the prairies, not only Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba as well.